Hello, don't normally do product reviews, or haven't done them before, but this is our first because we've just received our new child seat for the imminent arrival of baby, and so I thought I'd do a little bit of an unboxing, show you what we got, why we chose this one, and see if I can get it into the car. So this is a Joie, assuming that's what it's supposed to be, Stages car seat it's called, and the reason it's called Stages is because it covers from newborn right through until well, it says to 25 kilos at the bottom here. It says from newborn or from birth to 7 years. So this should be good for all those stages. So the alternative was to get like a carrier type thing. So obviously similar to this, slightly different, with a handle over the top, so you can lift the car seat in and out more easily. The problem with those ones is that they're typically only suitable for up to sort of 9 months, I think, or maybe a year. But they're quite limited in size, and then you have to replace them. So we thought we'd go for one of these instead. Obviously, the downside of this is that it's not really suitable for taking in and out of the car, and you can't really do it with the baby in the chair, in the seat. So, but we sort of figured, well, we'll see how we get on. If we really have to, if we really do find it's a huge problem, then we'll just have to bite the bullet and get a carrier one as well. But we'll start off with this. Well, we've got a smart car, and we've got a Citroen Zara. So I'm going to try fitting this in the Citroen Zara to start off with. We don't have the ISOFIX fittings or base for this. This is purely, I think, for seatbelt fitting. So which is important because the smart car doesn't have the ISOFIX. So we wanted to get one that suited both. So let's have a look at the unboxing. Okay, so this was it, pretty much out of the box. There was nothing else in there really, just a little bit of extra packaging. Instruction manual. So there's instruction manual, some information leaflets. We bought this off Amazon. As you can see, we went for the blue, and we bought this off Amazon for £145. I guess the first thing I should do actually is probably read the manual. Yeah, it's probably sensible. Doesn't look like it should be too complicated. We'll see how we go. You can see one of the important things here is that you can't fit it on the passenger seat at front if you've got airbags on, because it has to go in rear facing. There was a newborn seat, and the airbags could basically collide with the seat and obviously cause damage. So that's one of the problems with the smart car, because obviously it's only got 2 seats, so you have to be able to turn off the front airbag. So I think we've got to get a switch installed on the car so we can do that. But the Picasso, sorry, the Citroen obviously has rear seats, so we can use those, and I think it actually has a switch for turning off the airbags anyway, so we could still install it at the front. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set this up for infant mode, because that's what we're going to be using to start off with. 4 positions, and basically there's a little clip underneath, and you just need to pull that forwards, and then it allows the whole thing to rock back and forth. And you have to set this arrow to position 4. It doesn't quite line up perfectly, but it's actually, you can hear it clicking in position, so you know it's in the right place. To get the actual car seat belts in, you have to be able to take out all these infant inserts. So you obviously just unclip this, and then this whole insert pulls out. Okay, so first thing to just check is that it's sat sort of nice and evenly on the car seat there, which it seems to be, and just make sure that there's enough room at the front. So what I'm going to do is bring the shoulder strap through, and then get the lap strap to sit in these little grooves, and then just clip that in there. Okay, and then the shoulder strap has to come all the way around the back of the thing. Now, first thing I notice is that this isn't long enough. It's too short, so I think I'll try rotating it vertically, just so I can see if I can get the strap actually round. Okay, so that's got that round, and then just rotate it back again so it's in position number 4. These little slots up here are where the seatbelt has to pass through. If I try and slot that in there, you see that's the upper one, and then the lower one has to go through this slot down here. So I think just making sure it's not getting pinched. That seems to be in both slots. So in this little bag at the back, there's this slightly mysterious looking clip, which is called the locking clip in the manual. So you just unclip it, and then you slot it underneath the shoulder part of the strap, and then you just push it together to clip it into place. Now it's locked. I'm not entirely sure what it does. I think it probably stops the belt being fed back through to make this loose. But yeah, it says to do it, so we've done it. Okay, so I think that's it. The straps are all in. They're all in the slots. It's nice and tight. So the next thing to do, I think, is simply to put the padding back in, and to make sure that the actual seat straps themselves are properly adjusted in the right position. Okay, so I'm going to put the infant infill thing back in. So you just need to pass the buckle through the hole at the front, a bit tight, and then pass the shoulder straps over the padding on the sides. And then once that's in, pull those all the way through. The padding back in, make sure you've got your buckles around the front. Okay, I think that's right. So you bring the two buckles together in the middle, and then you can clip the whole thing in. To loosen up the shoulder straps here, this is quite tight at the moment. There's a little catch underneath here, which you just push with your finger, and then that allows you to pull these through. So that gives you a bit of extra space to play with on those. And then once you've got the baby in, you can then just pull on this strap. There's no lever to press for this. You just pull on the strap, and you can see it pulls the belts tight. So again, if you want to adjust the the shoulder strap position, you can pull up the back piece using the handle on the back of the headrest. And you basically want the top of the shoulder straps here to be pretty much level with the child's actual shoulders. So for a newborn, I'm guessing you probably want it quite low. You just want to make sure it clicks in position. There we go. Okay, and I think that's basically it. Oh, the one thing I just need to do is to put on the little buckle cover. So just put the little buckle cover over. There we go. It's all in. Okay, so that's the installation done, I think. It all seems nice and sturdy in there. Everything's fitted, everything's nice and tight, so I think we should be okay.